If you're about to publish a social media post and it's an evergreen piece of content, meaning that it's going to be valid in a month, 2 months, 3 months, even a year, you probably will want to switch on reposting for that post. That will save you a lot of time in the future. You can kind of pepper it in and it will automatically kind of fill in the blanks in your social media posting schedule. So the way you do this is once you've composed your post, go to the repost options, and there's a couple things you could do. If you click on the gray item, that means there's more options. So when you click the gray do not repost, we're going to have some other options here. We can repost it every X days, weeks, months, or years. This is the simplest way of doing this. So I'm going to start here. I don't recommend this method. I like the next one better, and I'll explain why at that time. This is the simplistic way of doing it. You can just say, you know what, I want this to go out. Notice how when I hover over days, it's gray. That means I can make a choice. I'm going to change this to months. So I can have this send like every 2 months, let's say, until I remove it from the queue. And the queue is this folder right here, which is covered in another video. So basically, this is going to go on forever. The other options are until this many reposts or until this date. For example, I might say, I only want this to go through the rest of the year. So I'm going to click the gray item here, and I'm going to say, let's go and make this automatically expire from my system on December 31st at the end of this year. And I only want it to repost to these two networks. So if you want, you could say, you know what, my Instagram, I like to keep it clean. I'm only going to repost this to Facebook. So that's how you use this feature. The other option is a little more sophisticated and it's a little more modern. Like this is the old way of doing things, to be honest with you. This completely ignores, if you say like every 2 months, it totally ignores your current frequency of like how you're posting. Let's say 8 months from now, you're doing things a lot differently. Well, every 2 months might not make sense anymore. And this is just going to ignore all of that and post every 2 months, no matter what. So if I choose repost based on queue schedule, I can still expire it at the end of the year or after 5 requeues. I might decide that's enough requeues, it's now stale, but I'm going to do the same thing and explain the difference. So I'm still going to choose December 31st. So it's still going to go away at the start of the new year. But what's different is you'll want to watch the other video we have on setting up a weekly posting schedule. Well, now it's going to repost based on availability in my schedule. So now if I'm posting every single day fresh content, it's going to push this back until my fresh, manually posted content ends. Let's say I go on vacation for 2 weeks. I've got a big gap in my posting. Well, all of those reposts that it's waiting for, now it can fill in the gaps very intelligently. So it'll kind of maintain your posting cadence for you. So that's how you repost your evergreen content.